Let's see, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And it's time to not do the Typhlosion terror raids. That's going to be starting in about half an hour. We've got some time, so let's go do a little bit... TM. Let's do a little bit of shiny hunting, because we've obviously got some time for some shiny hunting. Also, let me know if the audio of stuff is a bit wonky, because some of my audio settings kind of got a little messed up earlier. But let me know if everything is good, so, like, yeah. We got a Clef Outbreak, so that's good. I can actually, like, kind of shiny up this thing again. If we end up finishing the Typhlosion hair raid, I am going to be coming back to this shiny hunt, because I do want to get this thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, my worry is that the thing is just going to be spamming Solar Beam. Hello there, OJR, the Kaiju Rider. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Good thing about this thing being in here is that it's a very contained area. Raids are starting in about half an hour. So, we've got some time. That's why we're going to be doing a little bit of shiny hunting until then. So really, why are you not just pursuing everything? Pursue with all hands. There we go. Yeah, we got some time. Hello there, Blorb. Friend group was just going to do an argument. I have had similar things to that happen, so I understand that on an emotional level. Yeah, so this outbreak is not going to be easy to do. It's not as bad as, not as bad as some others could be. I guess we could just, like, hop over here. Can we set up a picnic over here, or no? I feel like we could set up a picnic here. There could be enough room. Unless it's, like... Well, no, you can make it on top of Oni Mountain. There's gotta be some space to do it on here. There's gotta be. I feel like. Come on. Okay, maybe it's not. Well, I mean, I think that should at least be far enough away that would despawn everything, so everything can respawn back here. We're gonna have to figure it out at some point. Yes, okay, so at least going over there is enough distance that everything can spawn and despawn. Good. For some reason, the raids aren't appearing. Yeah, the raids are not out yet. The raids start up in about half an hour. So yeah, you shouldn't be seeing them right now. They're not released presently. But once we finish the raid, because hopefully we can beat this thing easily, because if my calculations were correct, and by hopefully if they were correct, I mean if hopefully they didn't last minute change the moveset of HISUIAN Typhlosion to have moves it cannot normally learn obtainable, we should be fine. Oh, so it's gonna be very late for you. Hey, Amazon. Sup, nerd, as well, to you as well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're doing okay. What's up is the sky. And again, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Go, Tactics Break. I've been planning some stuff. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe there, ArcBoy20. Thank you very much for that. See you in 30. Thank you. Also, we have the Terror Raid counter guide we posted earlier today. So, fun read, not so fun story about that. Yesterday, I was extremely overzealous about just clearing space off my PC. I was going through, deleting a whole bunch of just video files I no longer needed for things, the shiny reaction clips I no longer needed because I've already edited those compilations, and a bunch of other long-form discussion video, you know, raw footages that I don't need anymore. And even just entire finished edited videos that I already uploaded. And I was like, okay, I can get rid of these now. Just 'cause I wanted to see how much space can I actually free up on my PC. And I accidentally deleted the original cut of the HISUIAN Typhlosion counter guide, as well as all the original raw footage to it. Which, that entire original video was about 20 minutes long, as opposed to the around 11-minute one it is now. And I realized that last night at, like, midnight. Not a midnight, at 11:30. And I was like, oh, freaking heck, I deleted the footage. And I didn't even upload it yet. So I had to, like, cram to re-record the entire thing, edit it, and then get it scheduled. Because I knew if I did it tomorrow, I wouldn't have the time to be able to do it. Which I was correct, but I was correct for different reasons. Because as it turned out, I had to help take care of Mother Maxis today because she had a sore throat and wasn't feeling well. So, being the good son, I of course did everything that was necessary. I stood for 50 minutes in 95-degree weather. Well, the thing is you say 29-degree weather. Is that 29 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius? There is a very significant difference. Ah, Fahrenheit. Oh boy, that's not fun. That is very not fun. Did you at least have, like... Oh, no, you probably didn't have any gloves or anything like that. That was not fun. Below 0 for you Celsius people. Yes, 0 Celsius is like 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, because of some of my physics classes, we needed to almost commit to memory the conversion formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius. It was not fun. But, I mean, it's still occasionally useful to me. But yes, until the Terror Raids for Typhlosion start, we are going to be just jumping back and forth between here, knocking out all of the Cleffa to try and get some more shiny Cleffa. Because yesterday we did end up actually getting a shiny Cleffa. However, the shiny Cleffa we got was marked. Which is not good for me, because I like having the fully evolved forms be the ones that are marked. So I need to find another shiny Cleffa. That's not going to be fun. Now, if I find a shiny Clefairy, and that Clefairy is also marked, okay, I'll decide based on that. It was the Cleffa the Sociable. So that was it. Also, it's a male Cleffa. Which, male Cleffa is rarer than female Cleffa. They have a higher female to male ratio than most other things. So it's a little bit more rare to have gotten a male one, especially a male marked one. I mean, I don't really care what the mark is, the rarity of the marks. For me, it's just, I like having stuff that has a mark just because it's silly. It's the same way I am with ribbons on stuff. I don't care whether the ribbon is rare or uncommon or common or anything. I just like having it because it's neat. It's why in EBL Season 7, not Season 7, Season 6, for the first week, I tried to go giving everything a ribbon or a mark if it had them. And then, as the weeks went on, I was like, I'm going to give nicknames to everything, and I can't have my ribbon ones be nicknames. It was a little bit awkward. Joking on water is not good. Joking on water is not a good thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we need to KO... Oh, we can set up a picnic in here. I didn't think we could do that. Because generally you can't make picnics inside of caves in Oni Mountain. Though the question is, can this be able to spawn and everything? I mean, I have also done that before. It's not good. It goes down the wrong pipe. It's not pleasant. Yeah, you can't really make a picnic in here because it doesn't actually spawn in the Cleffa. Because you're too close. That's the weird thing about picnic resetting. you ideally want to be as close as possible to the area you're resetting, but you can't be too close, or it just doesn't spawn in the new stuff. Or if it does respawn in, it's at a very slow rate. Alright, so that would be... There's a couple of them. 4 Cleffa. 1. You can't run anywhere, Cleffa. The good thing is, unlike in some other areas, the Cleffa can't run away and despawn, because it's just it's too contained. They can't possibly run. Bonk. That's all 4 of you. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, I believe inside of the caves, the Cleffa spawn all day. They don't exclusively spawn during the night. Because outside, they do spawn during the night exclusively. Look at Bijou. Happy little Bijou. It's adorable. That is one hunt that I am actually dreading, is the Pichu shiny hunt. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to Masuda for that one. I know Ash is not going to allow me to use the KO chains on them to find any wild outbreaks. But I mean, I could just do that in Legends Arceus, so that's an also option. There's a few options I have. I have many options on my disposal. Alright, and then when this is done, we should be... Yep. We should be at 60 KOs. So now, it's time for us to drop a picnic and start getting hunting. I don't think we'd be able to set up a picnic on here, but I am going to try my best. I've done that before? Yes. Well, I mean, I got plans. I've got plans. Not much idea. We might be able to do it here. Okay, maybe not. I mean, it realistically doesn't matter. We don't need to actually do the picnic when it comes to the actual outbreak. We just need... Oh, that's just a... Yeah, we don't need to actually have the picnic area be near it. Pokemon fan game called Poke Clicker. I have a Shiny Pidgey, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Sandshrew, Mankey, Horsey, and Jolteon. Nice. I am very much looking forward to shiny hunting Horsey because I love Purple Kingdra. That is going to be one of the few shinies I specifically go for in a lure ball. Most of the time whenever we're doing shiny hunts, I will go for the shiny inside of in a luxury ball. However, some of them I have in a Pokeball that is not the luxury ball because I think it's more fitting to have it. Hello there, Cerulege. Popping in to say hi because I'm currently designing Samurai Gundam Mecha. Why? Because it's cool. Fair enough. Honestly, that's reason enough. Like, no need to explain. That's just awesome. That stuff's just cool. Ah, too many tomatoes. Too many tomatoes. Too many tomatoes. I mean, the good thing is, when it comes to nighttime in-game, again, we can just go to the top of Oni Mountain, because that's where Clefairy appears, and Clef appear during the night. So, this is exclusively something we have to do just during the day. DM was based off what I sent you yesterday. Why do I feel like I know exactly what you're gonna do? If it's what I think it is, I already hate it. For Kanto line, I'm missing the Squirtle line, the Nidoqueen, Poliwrath, Alakazam, Machamp, Golem, Hitmonchan, and Dratini. I keep not getting Squirtle. Unfortunate. I mean, I don't really know how Poke Clicker works, so I would not be able to offer assistance. Oh, let's hop on our Dino Dragon bike. Let's hop on the Dino Dragon bike. Yeah, you're not a fairy type, you're a pure psychic. Timber. Yep. Poke clicker. Hello there, James. How are you doing? Alright, so let's see how many times it actually takes us to find the shiny. 1. Yeah, this is much faster than yesterday's shiny hunting against the other Cleffa outbreak. This is much, much faster. Just because we don't need to fly out and then go all that way. Because that other way was actually quite long. This one is just simple. Hey, Forehead, how are you doing? It's our dear friend, the Forehead Queen. How are you doing? Are you ready for the Typhlosion raids? Golem, Champ, Kazam, our Link Cable. Yeah, I know in a lot of games, like, the Link Cable is just, like, an item you can get to evolve trait evolutions. Which, I'm very happy they at least did that in Legends Arceus. Because it does spell possible hope for them to do that in more games. Where it's just, yeah, this is how you can evolve them. I feel like it's not going to be the most... I don't know if it'll happen for a while, or if they do add in, like, a Link Cable item, like, to the mainline games, it will probably be annoying to get. But, I don't know, I feel like it's something that they're going to do for the main games at some point. Alright, I will give that a look in a second. Timber. But yeah, this is a vastly faster way of doing encounters than the previous outbreak we had yesterday. Yesterday was about 1 minute between checks. This one is probably like 30 seconds. Oh wait, Amazon. Didn't see the chat in a while. Oh yeah, Amazon's been here. Amazon's been here. There's no summary of the thing, Amazon. There's just the one picture of the thing. There's no summary. I can't tell what the mark is. The quality of the picture is kind of low. I can't tell what the thing is. It's a very low quality picture. I mean, why didn't you just, like, screenshot the actual recording software? Or do you not have, like, a recording software window? New Mario game is awesome. Rabbit! Rabbit! We are. Rabbit, the first episode went up several days ago. We have been playing it. So I have started my first Mario game. I have finally played a Mario game. It only... There it is! There's Cleffa! Apparently, Cleffa is a pair of Mario Wonder. Do you have... You can't have Metronome, but I'm also not taking that risk because I don't want you going Explosion Kaboom on me. Ash, I'm not spoon-fed. It's just skill. I'm enjoying it. But, Rabbit, you're gonna have to watch the Let's Play to see that. You're gonna have to watch that. Next episode of that should be going up in, tomorrow or something? I don't know what the next episode is for. Yes, the next episode should be going up tomorrow? I don't eat it with a... I just lift up the bowl and drink. I don't use a spoon. That's a thing. Also, nice typo. Oh. Okay, now I see what you meant. Well, what? better not use like a freaking metronome and get a thing that takes you down. Okay, disarming voice. Okay, that's good. Get the ball. No, he eats you with his head. I am not lying, Ash. Lying is bad. That is 2 of the 4. Let's not do it. 2 of the 3 shiny Cleffa we need. So now I can safely evolve the other one. Please tell me you're not marked. Oh my freaking... Oh my gosh, we keep finding marked Cleffa. Cleffa the peckish. Hungry. Well, I guess you take the Cleffa the Clefable the Furious that you have, and do Cleffa the Peckish I've got. It's Cleffa the Hangry. You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry. That is clearly someone who eats soup with a fork. Nah. No, if I wanted to be extremely spiteful, I would eat with a fork, but I choose not to. I deliberately choose to not eat with a fork. I just pick up the bowl. I just pick the bowl up. Yes, forehead? Yes, our dear friend, the forehead queen. It's clearly someone that eats with a fork. No. But yeah, how goes everyone's prepping? I am Jot Deer. You are Jot Deer? What does Jot Deer mean, Ash? But so how goes everybody's prep for the HISUIAN Typhlosion terror raids? I've got most of the stuff done. If need be, I can go in like emergency prep some stuff. So that's the thing. So that's the plan. Yeah, Rabbit, don't do hashtag anything. That's kind of reserved exclusively for raids. Don't do hashtag stuff. Hello there, Jared. Welcome in. John Deere off-brand. Gotcha. Don't plan on doing anything because they're pointless. I mean, I like getting the rewards. You get lots and lots of Terra Shards. Now, granted, I don't really need a lot of Terra Shards because I do a lot of Terra raids normally to build up a stockpile of extra Terra Shards for things. But with the EBL coming up, you never know how many shards you're going to be needing for Terra-type changes. As well as, you know, VGC things. You never know. You never know what the amount... But thankfully the Glimmering Charm helps. I'm still a little sad the Glimmer Charm does not actually stack with event raids. So it's like the... So like the Blissey Terra raids where you get a whole crap ton of Terra Shards, you don't actually get boosted shards from those. So raid events are exempt from the Glimmer Charm, sadly. But you still get a lot of Terra Shards from those anyway, so it does kind of offset it, which is okay. Guess what, man? I don't know. Oh, but I can't wait to get a combined sleep of less than 5 hours over the next 2 days. I've done nothing but play Wonder and watch the show Meta forbids me to name today. So, a usual Thursday for you, Mudkip. The usual Thursday. Good. Oh, wow, that's actually a lot more here than normal. Good. Give them a joke. Because it's reserved for raids. I phased on a Starly when I was resetting for Shiny Alpha Machoke. Nice! Starly was one that I was always worried about shiny hunting, because it's very hard to spot. Singular portion? The... Hey, Hatware Balloon Man? Yes. Eat you. Yeah, Ash's not favorite Pokemon, because we all know Ash's real favorite Pokemon is Gen 5 Pokemon. Ash is a very big fan of Gen 5. She refuses to admit it though. Understandable. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rabbit. But yeah, I've been enjoying Mario Wonder. I am going to be recording... Nah, the Spinnerack Ash joke is no longer entertaining. Because the thing is, Mudkip loves Spinnerack, so it's kind of less entertaining with like someone who actually does like Spinnerack here. Ash's favorite Pokemon is Emolga because it's a peak clone of Gen 5. That's a very... That is a strong argument you make, Seth. Ash, I just said you don't like Spinnerack. The joke got old. I'm on your side in this case, Forehead. When I'm on your side, you don't act like I'm on your side. You are strong, man. Strong. A strong case has been made. A very strong case has been made. That was a weird sound. I don't think that's the usual jumping sound. But also, we have news about the DLC. We know the DLC's release date now. It's gonna be December 14th. I'm surprised. Truly. Because September to October, October to November, November to December. That's 3 months. Keep in mind, the timeline for the DLC of Sword and Shield was 4 months. There's nothing wrong with liking Spinnerack, it's just the joke is not as funny when someone does like Spinnerack in the chat. So it's like, honestly, I was completely, this thing is going to be releasing in like January. I thought it was going to be releasing in January. I was blindsided by that. Because again, the main thing is, looking over everything in... Because one thing... Well, that'd be 15 days before my birthday. Because one thing that I did today was I worked on editing the entire DLC prediction video. And that video, the recording footage for it was about 82 minutes. Editing it down, it was 44 minutes. And there is an almost comedically absurd amount of stuff. Because Ash doesn't like good Pokemon, that's why, but yeah. Also, she doesn't like spiders, which is a valid reason. But yeah, I was going through the entire DLC thing, and I was like, there is so much stuff that they need to have in the DLC. I don't see how they're gonna release this thing in like 3 months. Because there's just so much content in it. You know, there's... I mean, not only they need to program everything, but it's like, there's so much stuff in there. How are they gonna be able to... Just... I was blinded. And... It's literally gonna be in a month and a half. Which, I mean, is good, because that actually works out well for EBL Season 7 timeline. I'm tired from the day in Philly. Good night. Night, Jade. Spiders are scary. Spiders deserve... No, spiders deserve squish, is what spiders deserve. Other than Peter Parker. Spider-Man is good spider. We like Spider-Man. That's not why, man. No, it is why. You don't like spiders. That's why you don't like Spinnerack. And even then, Spinnerack isn't actually a spider. It's got 6 legs, not 8. So technically, you're wrong. Spiders can get squish. Is that fair enough? They do get squish. Yeah, so there is... This is something that happens with me regularly when if there's a spider in my room, I will not be able to sleep until I have shuffled off its mortal coil, as in it goes squish. I will literally spend hours at night just hunting that thing down in my room so I know when I go to sleep that thing is not anywhere in my room. Hey Avery, how you doing? I'm doing very well, and yes, I'm very excited for it. I have prepared extensively. We actually posted the video of the counters earlier today. You can switch quite a bit from regular. Oh, Mudkip, Mudkip, Mudkip. If I saw a Spinarak, I would run 100 miles an hour in the opposite direction. Good night, Jade. So here's the funny thing with you saying, like, you were tired from going to Philly. During the weekend, my cousin that lives down in Virginia drove all the way up to Philadelphia. Because it's been, like, a thing at, like, his dorm that, like, the people in there will drive up to Philadelphia to get a cheesesteak every single year. And they drove, basically constantly throughout the day, to go to Philadelphia to get a cheesesteak. It's like, huh, that is the second time someone going to Philadelphia and being tired has come up just this week. Weird. I don't know what part. They didn't say what part or where. I'm smashing, so yes, I hate it. Okay. But yeah. Hello there, Karap Gaming, welcome in. Are you new here? How are you doing? Welcome in. Again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. You're not going to get ambushed by Little Cleffa. I need to efficiently and effectively scout out for all of our shinies. Zebra meant to be the word, Ash. Yeah, that word has taken on an entirely new meaning, unfortunately, because of the internet. But the internet also gave us such gems as words meaning other things, so fair enough. But where is shiny? We only require a single more shiny. We are aware it's not what you meant, Ash, but it's still fun to mess with you. It's still very fun to mess with you. Is it? Yeah, it is nighttime. It's weird that when we leave the cave, it, like, looks like it's daytime. Very strange. Don't lie. Don't know, Ash. Yeah, it's still nighttime. Yeah. It looks... The lighting is still, like, the daytime lighting. It's weird. But we're just gonna keep doing this. It's fun when you're not on the TV. Yeah, but also we gotta dial it back a little bit, Blorb. You know, a little bit is good. Not too much, because then when it gets too much, it does come out as dickish, so... Dial it back a little bit. We dialing it back. We slightly dialing it back. More Pico. It's more Pico. Or Boar Pico. Yeah, more Pico is pretty much the entire reason I say I do not think Terrapagos is going to have a signature move or an ability that changes typing every single turn. Because I've seen so many people thinking that's going to be, like, Terrapagos' whole gimmick. And my reply that I point to is, do you like how Morpeko changes typing? Do you like how Morpeko's Aura Wheel changes typing literally every turn? No, it's lame and annoying. It's like, now imagine a legendary Pokemon that does that with 18 separate typings. Do you really think that's a good system? Huh, I guess you're right. It's... As an idea, it's interesting, but practically speaking, it would just be more than infuriating. The lighting in Scarlet Violet is like lighting a wire up. Is lighting a wire up? It doesn't work. Oh, okay, I get it now. Makes sense, Mudkip. That math does kind of check out. We've got 10 minutes left. Okay. Ah! I believe it is time for the Typhlosion Terror Raids. We're going to wait a little bit before the Typhlosion Terror Raids actually begin. Because that way... we will actually see what its moves are. Unless it's not actually in... Is it? Is it 9 p.m.? Is it 9 p.m. that it goes live? Oh no, there it is. There it is. There we go. Okay, so now... Okay. So now we know where it is. We can go and do that. If you made me explain that, I would turn you into a bee. Oh no, I figured it out. It just took a while. The thing is, there's a little thing on the chat that is blocking it. That is blocking, like, some of the words. And it was blocking doesn't. It was blocking the N and the T and doesn't, so I thought it was does. There you go. So that's why it was just word. Again, word salad. Words are hard. Yes. I don't know why that little emote thing is there. I don't know if there has to be a way to turn it off. Active voice. I'll hail the blurb. The thing. Hello there, Goringo. Yes, it is indeed time for the raid. Let me go and actually see if we can figure out what this thing's moves are. Because Cerebi updated freaking Zippy last time. When it was Decidueye raid. So I'm wondering if they're going to be as equally zippy with having the HISUIAN Typhlosion stuff. So that we can more effectively plan. Cerebi... Because Cerebi has actually done, like, exact percentages for HP and time remaining. Okay, no, they haven't gotten the moves and the turn order out yet. They've not gotten them yet. So we are just simply waiting for the details. It's not going to take it that long. How the heck am I supposed to know? I'm not a master. What's his favorite dessert? I mean, there is, like, the monster cake in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which uses the monster extract, so I believe that would be their favorite dessert. I mean, at least that's what I would be based on logical deduction. No clever. I'm just gonna keep resetting this thing until Bulbapedia gets the thing. Not Bulbapedia, Cerebi. Cerebi is one of my two go-to spots for, like, Pokemon information. The other is Bulbapedia, and generally it's a combination of both that I actually use to, like, everything. The joke would be a punchline to normally ice cream. Ah, that's a good one. That's a fairly good one. I approve of those jokes. I have no clue. Going fast keeps getting me killed on Monday. Sounds like a skill issue, Mudkip, if you don't mind the phrase. Hello there, Chris Muffin. Today, this morning, I wanted to get a Mudbray competitive. And I got a rare mark shiny Mudbray. His name is Reese's Puffs. Is your Mudbray 0 speed? Is that the... So when you said you were going for a competitive Mudbray, does it have a 0 speed IV? Hello, David Doss. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, not seeing anything for the HISUIAN Decidueye moves. You're about the guy who thought... Isn't that all of us, Blorb? No, it's called Gotta Go Fast. That is not good for your lifespan if you're going too fast, Mudkip. Too fast, too furious. Important. Alright, it seems like no one actually has any updates on the HISUIAN Typhlosion moves, which is weird, because by this time, with the Decidueye ones, all, like, the moves were there. Problem for Blue Toad, not me. Problem for Blue Toad, fair enough. Too fast, Toad furious. Slow and melancholy. Fair point. So let's actually, like, see this. Do you guys think that the thing is gonna lead off with something like Calm Mind or or Sunny Day? What do you guys think it's gonna do? I guess it could also have Will-O-Wisp. But I feel like, why have Will-O-Wisp when they know Ursaluna gets Guts? Ursaluna gets Earthquake. Unless the thing is ability purging every single turn, Ursaluna is honestly going to want that. I mean, I use Mario because it's my first time playing a Mario game, Mudkip, but I did debate going Luigi. And I may actually go switch over to Luigi. At some point. Lugia? Apparently Blue Toad is what Midnight plays as. Lugia? No, we fought Lugia back in EBL Season 6. We beat Lugia. That thing was... Jakey did very good work with that Lugia, I will say. I play as Daisy. Nice. I like being Yoshi because the flutter jump people can ride. Nice. Can't Yoshi, like, not pick up power-ups or something? Well, tell Midnight to stop stealing my character. I will... okay. Fair enough, Mudkip. They still have not updated it yet. Ayo. Yeah, the board. Oh, that's Go Ringo. Oh, that's Go Ringo saying that. I was like, why is everything in caps? That doesn't look right. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a thing. Yoshi. Yoshi is very happy. We all love Yoshi. Yoshi is good friend. Yoshi is friend. Go over to the side. It's gonna be interesting to see what they give this Typhlosion. Because they ran Typhlosion mixed last time, despite it being a very heavy special attacker. What was the Inteleon? Maybe the Ravagos will be like Arceus and Legends just for play at that. The thing is, Seth, Legends was specifically designed with only single player in mind. Something like that, if they ever implemented a thing like the Legend plate into the actual games, they would need to make the move very, very weak, because a default super effective move that I'm assuming would always get same type attack bonus would just, it would be ridiculous. Like, even if it's a 60 base power move, it's always super effective, and say it always gets same type attack bonus. That is always hitting things with, at minimum, 180 base power. Yeah, that's incredible, and that's against everything. What might have you decided to use that? Oh, I was always going Manaphy. Manaphy is the one that I'm banking the most on, purely because it's the safest. Also, one of the mods, go grab Avery's link, please. I want to do a raid. I'm gonna go do my raid in like 2 minutes, because we're gonna wait until the end of this sandwich. Want to get every single possible chance of a shiny out before we go. Yeah, unless the Typhlosion just spams Calm Mind, I am thinking Manaphy as my play. If it does spam Calm Mind, then okay. We're going with Taunt Grimmsnarl support, and probably, like, Clear Smog something. And then we go Ursaluna. Because Ursaluna is the strongest single target hit. Guts, Ursaluna, when burned, and Belly Drum with Earthquake is even more powerful than Belly Drum Azumarill Liquidation in the rain. That is how insane Ursaluna is. There's Superman on these release day. Superman on the release day. I think that you're going to be impressed with the DLC. The DLC is going to need to be exceptionally expansive. Remember, the DLC's been finished for a while. That's the thing. It's not like they're working on the DLC right up until release date. Azumarill doesn't have impressive attack set until it's boosted. Remember, Azumarill has huge power. Huge power functionally doubles Azumarill. Well, huge power does double Azumarill's attack stat. Now, it doesn't double the base attack. It doubles the true attack. Which, if you do what I do, which is be an absolute massive nerd, and you back calculate your stats, Azumarill's base 50 attack looks pretty low. You back calculate that at level 50. It has functionally base 150 physical attack. Which, for context, is as high as Groudon. Yeah. But Buddy is here. The thing is, it doesn't matter which, like, whether it's level 50 or level 100. The back calculations are only, like, 1 or 2 points off one another. That's how close they are, which is, functionally, you can just substitute one number in for the other. It's that insane. Modifications would take it away. Oh, wow, unfortunately. You gotta remember, Azumarill is incredibly bulky. Azumarill doesn't just hit hard. Azumarill can shrug off a lot of hits. And then there's Belly Drum. That's the reason why Azumarill and Iron Hands are like the two classic raid clearers. They just do so much damage. What else was funny about this raid with no eruption? I'm not surprised it doesn't have eruption. If it doesn't have eruption, that's not surprising. Alright. Let's see if they upgrade the thing. Yep, there we go, full details. Alright, Infernal Parade, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Focus Blast! Will-O-Wisp and Sunny Day. This thing's got absolutely nothing! For Azumarill, it does not have Solar Beam. And it doesn't have Calm Mind. Oh, this is literally feeding day for Azumarill. For everything. This is perfection. I feel Azumarill, not Azumarill, I feel like Manaphy's probably the best play. Because you don't get burnt. Also, I have Rain Dance on this, so I can set up Rain Dance. It's Mighty Morphin Clowner Rangers time. Mighty Morphin Clowner Rangers time. It's an easy raid. Does it Cresselia support? I would say support Crest does work, so long as it's got, like, Helping Hand. But yeah, I'd say that works. I also have Rain Dance. Silva! Hi, Silva! Yeah, then you use Rain Dance first turn Black Red Pill. I will use Tail Glow to boost up. That's a good idea. Hello there, Silva. Yeah, you're gonna want to use generally set up water types. I mean, Crawdon also. Well, then again, Crawdon's probably getting obliterated. Light Strain, Reflect, Lunar Blessing, and Icy Beam. Ooh, that's fun. You don't need Reflect on this because it's all special attacks. The fact that it doesn't have Calm Mind surprises me. Like, I was expecting Calm Mind. I'm a little disappointed. I will be real. Yeah, it's a multi-use Cresselia, which is a good plan. Can I? Yeah, it's a good option. I also notice anything weird about the Sandflash icon. Not really. Not exactly. We should be okay on this. I feel like we're fine. Debuffs and heals. Yeah, the fact that you have Healing Lunar Blessing on there is good, because we may or may not actually need, like, Ursaluna is probably the best thing for it, but Ursaluna and Cresselia don't really mesh well together, because Lunar Blessing heals the burn, which means you're reducing your damage. Ash, did you just join in and get kicked out? Yeah, Infernal Parade, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Focus Mass. Will-O-Wisp on it. That's very weird. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see. So, Will-O-Wisp at the start of the fight, Sunny Day right at the start of the fight. Then it stats resets 15% into the fight. Oh, wow. Wow. They make this thing actually Terra Charge Steel. Well, then again, you don't really need Terra Charge for this. So that's fine. This is giving me all kinds of ideas for solos. I'm gonna... This gives me so many solo ideas. Jesus Dino Nugget moment. Yeah, there's a new raid event. That's very much a new raid event. Did you not pay attention to the event thing? Interesting. Fascinating. Yeah, they're doing interesting things with this. Well, there's the idea of Bad using Water Ogre Pond plus Flabébé. What does Flabébé have? What does the Flabébé offer? Flower Veil blocks burn. The burn isn't really a problem. Why the heck is it not letting you in? Why the freak is that not happening? Yeah, I feel like you'd want something to get burnt. Safeguard also works. Alright, guys, nobody join the raid except for Ash first. I want to see what's going on with this. I want to see what's going on. Ash, you join in again. No one else join. I suppose a new raid event is a good excuse for me to crawl from under my rock. I still have the Decidueye on my save. You probably use Goodra for this. Does Goodra get Acid Spray, actually? Does Goodra actually get Acid Spray? I feel like that would actually be a pretty fun thing. Let's see. It does get Acid. Well, I mean, I know HISUIAN does. Okay, both of them get Acid Spray. Ooh, that's a fun solo. That would be a very, very fun solo. Just uber bulk Goodra with water moves. That sounds extremely entertaining. The thing is, I don't think it can easily... I don't think it has any boosting moves. The only issue with the Ogre Pond thing is when the ability purge happens... Okay, everyone can join in now. When the ability purge goes off, then you can get burned. Because it not only ability purges, but it stat purges. Yeah, Goodra doesn't have any way to boost itself up. So that would kind of be the issue. But it does get... Why did it just kick Ash out? Why the freak did it just boot you out? Oh, why did you leave, Ash? Okay, okay, now I'm less concerned. Why'd you leave? Is your Ursaluna not built properly? Ah, okay. I mean, Ursaluna's not back. And I'm not bad. It's certainly viable. I wouldn't bring Garganackle, because it has Focus Blast. You don't want Flame Orb Ash. You want the Shell Bell. You very much do not want the Flame Orb on this thing. You need the Shell Bell for healing. The servers woke up and chose violins. Why would they choose violins? I mean, we can try this. Go Ringo, don't spam, please. Go Ringo, stop spamming. You don't want the Flame Orb Ash. You want the Shell Bell. The thing starts off using Will-O-Wisp. It burns you for you, and you also just do more damage than Azumarill without the thing. You don't need it. Yeah, I wouldn't bring Garganackle for this. It has Focus Blast. And that's gonna game end you immediately. So here's the fun thing. I have Hydration. Meaning I immediately get my burn cleared away. You're a dick. You're an actual clown. You are an actual clown right there. Too bad. Already burned. Thank you. Wait, Garganackle gets Rain Dance? I have several questions. I'm gonna do a quick level 6 moon armor, not a moon death. Shell Bell. Infernal Pride. So good. It's so strong. You can't stop the power that is Manaphy, the ultimate destroyer of worlds. Gonna purge. Like now it's about to turn. Teal. You're not purging. Really? You're not purging. Interesting. It's so easy. It's Will-O-Miss. It's so easy. You're an absolute clown. How is the Garganackle still alive? Is it just missing Focus Blast every single turn? You're doing no damage. Wait. We did so much damage. It bypassed the purge. We did so much damage, it overrode its ability to purge your stats. Holy crap, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, get absolutely clowned. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it's supposed to do that. Like, 30 seconds into the raid. And this is why I said do not bring Inteleon. We need things with bulk. This is why we said bring stuff with bulk. Why? Manaphy, that's baby. If you do not have Manaphy, Azumarill is also Azumarill is the best thing to do if you do not have Manaphy, because you can just use the Purge thing, you can Heal Cheer. Also bring allies with Safeguard. Note to self, remember to give Bright Powder. Wait, Black Red Pill, are you the one using the Garganacl? I said don't bring Garganacl, it's not good. It's not good because it just gets destroyed by everything. It gets destroyed by the Focus Blast. Bright Powder only reduces its accuracy of, like, Focus Blast to, what, I think, like, 63%, which is still 2 out of every 3 it's hitting. Yeah, it's not really that good of a thing to have. But, like, the fact that we were almost able to beat this thing despite this absolute cluster was actually amazing. Manaphy Legend. Manaphy can probably easily solo this thing. Manaphy the absolute solo. Surfing in the yeah, again, just bring Azumarill. Just bring Azumarill. Do not bring Inteleon. It's better just to go with that. Like, the fact that it does not... Like, the fact that it doesn't have Calm Mind legitimately shocks me. I was fully expecting Calm Mind. I'm pleasantly surprised to be wrong. No need to yell, Forehead. No need to yell. We gotta wait for the others. 12 head. So we're just gonna run in some circles, hatching eggs for a little bit. Probably gonna put the Cleffa back in the BC. BC very good. Peckish. It's the peckish. There's so many eggs. So many freaking eggs. I'm gonna need to get rid of all these eggs at some point. Well, I mean, that's what we do the Masuda days for. That's what we do our Masuda days for. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fairly easy. Yeah, the only thing to worry about when it comes to Ursaluna is don't use Belly Drum until it does the stat purge Ash. Because at about 15% of the timer in, it will then stat purge. So, just use, like, Earthquake or whatever it is for the first few turns. And then when you can Terrastalize, then use Belly Drum. Because otherwise you're just going to use Belly Drum and it's going to purge away your stats. No, you can bring Ursaluna in from Legends. That's how you get Ursaluna. This is base Ursaluna. This is not Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is regular vanilla Ursaluna. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. We got plans. There's a lot of stuff that's actually good. There's so many things that are just good for this. So many things. I'm okay with this. But yeah, Ursaluna is just so broken. It's so OP. It is by far the single best raid counter to almost everything. Unless you are grass, water, ice, or fighting, And even then, if you're fighting, there's still a strong case that can be made for Ursaluna. It's just, well then again, at that point, like, this is immoral. But just like, it's so insane. The fact that if you're burnt, well, you're statused in general, and you use Bloated, you have 6 times normal attack stats. It's so crazy. It is beyond cracked out. I love it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. There we go. Clanky. Yeah, I think that we've finally found something that surpasses Rage Fist Annihilate as just a general brute force attacker for Terror Raid. Because that's what Annihilate's whole thing was. It was just brute force attack with just absurd Rage Fist Snowball. But like at this point, it's like you don't need that anymore. You don't need the Snowball. Then again, it has Defiance. That's a big advantage to it. But I mean, you don't really need it anymore. Wait, where are the Unfortunately, no. Maybe someday they'll do Ursaluna raids. Maybe someday. Alright, actually, you have to move these out of here. Yeah, I'll put you in that box. I mean, until we actually start... Yeah, we're not going to need that. Alright, so when everyone gets it ready, yeah, actually... I'm gonna try soloing it. I'm gonna try a solo. Just for the kick in the teeth. I just want to see how this goes. Just for the shenanigans. Because Manaphy is scary. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Important to hydrate before any terror raid involving fire types. You're opening he's timing to destroy. Okay, so we got some decent allies, but they're not going to be... But again, Mother Tail could at least do something. Alright. Hello, Wiggy. Ha, you completely missed me. Get clowned on. Hello. Yeah, we phase. I mean, Munsfield can actually do like a little bit of damage. Yeah. Once hydration goes up, I'm perfectly fine. So 15% of the time, then it sets up the sun. Might as well be walking on the sun. Or not sun. No, not sun. 5% is sun. 15% is stat purge. Oh wow, Haxorus has Facade. Fine. I respect that. Infernal Pride. Alright, I'll be able to get off probably one attack before the purge. We'll see how much this actually does. That's a lot of damage considering the sun is actually still up. Purge. Raid. I'm gonna need to get my pathing timing down. Purge. Negative effects, negation, and then purge. Yo, I'm gonna get rid of my burn right now. Hydration. What the freak? Wow, the fact that hydration didn't activate until then is a little cheese. Okay. Purge? When are you gonna purge? You're going to be purging now. Oh, the more people that are in the raid, I think the more you heal. Focus miss! You suck. Wait. Okay, no, this is modest. Okay, it is modest. Because I remember I ran the numbers. If it's Jolly, you get hit. Good. Shield. Hurt. Good, we still get off with Purge. Alright. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage! Oh, those are crit! You can't stop Manaphy! It's too OP! Okay, fine, hit with Focus Blast. It does nothing. Fine. Use Will-O-Wisp. It doesn't do a thing because I have Hydration. I immediately shrug it off. I shrug them off like it's absolutely nothing. Purge. You're not purging. What? Weird. Okay then, I mean, I'll take it. Run off the red. Nothing. Because even if it burns me, the hydration clears it away at the end of the turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's the Nullify. There's the Nullify. Resetting the sun. Might as well be resetting the sun. Purging. Well, then I just reset the rain. So that way I can just get rid of things. The Infernal Parade is the only thing that kind of worries me. Because that is a functional 120 bang. 120 bang boosted to the stab. Damn. I am happy about the release date. I'm very happy. It was coming out, the DLC's coming out far sooner than I was expecting. Oh, you suck. God damn it. Frickin' rolls. Freaking rolls. Well, the thing about Ursaluna is that it gets hit by Focus Blast, which can be slightly problematic. Ujar. But, I mean, it's still good. Now I'm just gonna Terastallize, set up Rain Dance. Now I think I just win this. Because as long as Hydration's in play, it can't do Infernal Parade. Yeah, Azumarill is like your go-to best one, but because I want to be a little silly, I want to use Manaphy. I'm a big fan of Manaphy. And who knows, depending on how EVL Season 7 goes, I might actually have Manaphy on my team for that thing. Wait, I've already burnt his Will-O-Wisping me? What the freak? I'm concerned, game. Why are you doing this? Oh, that's why. Oh, freaking crit. That crit may matter. Wait, why is my hydration not wiping away the burn? Why is it not wiping away the burn? If I lose this because that crit, because hydration didn't wipe it away the burn, I'm a little mad. Yep, I'm gonna lose this because that one crit. I lost because that freaking quit. That freaking crit. Yeah, I'm a fan of it. Okay. That one crit mattered. I'm a little salty. The solo Azumarill is extremely easy. Solo Azumarill is like no problem. Well, the only thing to really issue with there is like getting it on the burn. But even then, it's like not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, we can't win this because that one greasy crit. But yeah, Azumarill is like extremely good for this. Okay, let's go group. I mean, the thing is, I can just try another one, like, all I gotta do is just wait for midnight, and then just... All I gotta do is just wait until midnight, and then just do another one. Let's try this again. Link code. Okay, let's try this again. Link code is up. Remember, only bring things like Azumarill, Manaphy, and anything that can use Rain Dance. That is bulky. Bulky? Ooh, that's actually... If anyone has a Toxapex with Rain Dance and Acid Spray, that would be peak. Because Acid Spray drops special defense, Rain Dance does Rain Dance things. And, I mean, you can use special water moves with it, but I mean, it's a Toxapex that has no damage on its own. I mean, I would just bring the things that worked. I would bring, I mean, so you can do support Fiona, that'd be fun. It's gotta fit in. I have no shaving this November. I wish I could, but I can't. I have job interviews and things like that. I wouldn't be able to do that. Alright, let's go. We vibin'. This is the vibe. So we have giant catfish, giant bear, sea angel, and deformed sea angel. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. It should be fine. We should be okay. Alright. I'm gonna be persistent on this one. I think we're gonna win. We got this. We got the win. Is that a shiny Fiona? Nice! That's a dedication to have that one right there. That's a dedication. Dondozo. Why is the Dondozo have a booster energy? I have several questions. Alright. Time for the setups. Sunny day, you might as well be... It sets up sunny day, and then it immediately sets up sunny day again. Ooh, noble roar. I respect that. Yeah, you do a lot of damage, Ash. You do a very significant amount of damage with just Earthquake, with no setup. Now imagine that times 4. And then Terrasilize. Strong. He's very, 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 very strong. Oh, so much damage! You can't stop the Manaphy! It's too OP! Please, it's gonna be resetting the sun soon. Too OP, please don't nerf. The good thing about you, Ash, is that you bypass the, you bypass burn. Because he can't, burn break, because he can't hit burn break. Oh! I didn't even think of that. I forgot Bulletproof is its ability. Huh. You've outsmarted me. You outsmarted me. I don't like that. I respect that. It's terrifying. For once, I'm not the person that was able to figure out a better raid counter. It's a compliment, Ash. You did good. You did a good. The thing is, you can run Facade to get past the burn attack reduction. There's ways around it. There we go. There's the Purge. You can't use Noble Roar when it's when the shield is up. The shield blocks all status moves. Flamethrower B. Flamethrower go bird. Don Bozo. Don Bozo. The Dozo. Don Bulldozer? Bulldondozer? Focus miss! Infernal Parade. You freaking like so many moves back to back to back to back to back to back to back. It gets so many moves back to back. Honestly, the fact that the thing was getting that many hits kind of scared me. But now, you might as well be walking down the side. Or rather, walking down the bottom of the ocean. I guess Mariana Trench would work. Ooh. Damn. First few Windows updates. Can't damn it. Yeah, it uses so many moves. Like, it has to hit you with 3 attacks every single turn in order to stand a chance. Nice work, Fiona, getting that ring. And now it is time for the finishing move. The coup de grace, as you could say. Or that drowning in the sadness, you could say. I'd say Crimea River, but I'm gonna blast you with the river after. So. The weather. Oh, weather ball water. Weather ball clever. So much damage. Oh, I love Manaphy. I love how much damage Manaphy does. It's so silly. You're dead! You're dead and you can still hit me. How is that fair? And then you are a ghost. Easy dubs, GG friends. You know, let's go. Honestly. You know, Luxury Ball worked well for you. Luxury Ball worked well. Fiona got the final blow. I mean, Weather Ball's a clever move. Weather Ball was indeed the vibe. I threw a Lure Ball for the lulz. I mean, you used water to destroy it. So that math checks out. And that is a catch. GG Typhlosion. Ooh, I can use this to farm some resources. Terror Shard Fire, TM5, Ability Patch, Star Piece, many Self-Fighter items. GM 107, is that like Overheat or something? I don't know. I'll have to go figure that out at some point. I'll look into that. Alright. So that won. We, us won. Team Maxis won. Typhlosion 0. Yep, it was modest. I had a feeling it was going to be a modest one, because they always go for the offensive boosting natures. Okay, that was good. Let's get back to shiny hunting for the forehead that is known as Cleffa. Because we still need that shiny. And, yeah. That was good. That was good. Fiona for the fatality. Fiona for the fatality. This is indeed Mortal Kombat. But yeah, so I would like... Yeah, the goal is to get the final Cleffa by the end of the stream. Yes! You are correct. You did a good Ash. You did a good strategy. I like that strategy. Yeah, the entire reason I didn't consider anything other than Guts is specifically because I forget Ursaluna gets other abilities. Because Guts is just so good in raids. I shall be in your box collecting eggs. What are you presently hunting for, Happy Amby? What is the present looking for? Yeah, we're gonna disconnect from the internet. That's gonna just cause additional lag. But yeah, that worked very well. Why are you shiny hunting for the starters? You're gonna be able to hunt them in the Indigo Disc. Yeah. With the Indigo Disc being wild starters, I have made the executive decision I am not going to be Masuda hunting starters other than Sprigatito, unless it is confirmed you are unable to shiny hunt those starters in the wild. Unless it's personal challenge, which you know what, fair play. Which if it's personal challenge, fair play. Tomato. Tomato, like the Yamato. Yamato. And finally sink the Yamato. Finally sink the tomato. God, I love ketchup. I love pasta and I love pizza, but I absolutely despise tomatoes. I don't know why. I just detest them. There's something wrong with the tomato, in my opinion. But this isn't good. Let's see if we can finally finish the Shiny Cleffa family. Once we finish that, we're gonna just be hatching Masuda eggs for the rest of the stream. Unless you guys want to do more raids of my base. To be honest, I feel like... I wonder, would Facade Bulletproof Ursa Luna be in... Well, then again, no, with the sun up, you take a lot of damage. Interesting. Poison. Water poison. Water poison. Would water poison types potentially work? I don't know. I need to look into other potential options. Hello, Anakin. How are you doing? You missed the glorious destruction of Typhlosion Face. We have defeated Typhoon Explosion Face. But how are you doing? Yeah, Manaphy is a little powerhouse. I love that thing. It does so much damage. But I don't think the Damp Rock is too necessary on Fiona, because when it comes to how long rain is going to be up, you pass the time too quickly, and you don't have 5 turns go by before it sets up Sunny Day again. It will set up Sunny Day after like 3, maybe 4 turns. So another item may be a bit more beneficial, like the leftovers or such. We do have the strat to beat this thing. Anakin, I would refer you to the video we uploaded today as for the strategy for how to beat it. But my preferred one is Manaphy, Rain, go Burr. Rain, Manaphy, go Burr. Not me to go jump off the thing. I meant to go fly mode, but did not want to work. Yeah, I mean, good. It's a good day when a solo almost works and I only lose to RNG cheese crits. And then we get the DLC release date, which is far earlier than I was expecting. It's just today has been a win-win-win. I mean, aside from the sub-purge, which, I mean, the purge algorithm is always have a freaking vengeance. You don't have a Manaphy or the game to get one, or the next best thing. Azumarill is the next best thing. If Azumarill can learn Misty Terrain, I would recommend teaching it Misty Terrain. Well, then again, you'd want... Then again, you'd want Rain Dance as well. A little tricky. The main issue is, like, the burn. Because it has Sun. Another thing you can do, actually, the one that Ash used was actually Ursa Luna, because it gets Bulletproof. Because it has Focus Blast, and Bulletproof gives it an immunity to Focus Blast. There's a number of stuff you can use. Sadly, Crawdaunt is not viable, because Crawdaunt gets freaking obliterated. But hey, I had a hope with Crawdaunt. I had a hope. Hey, Walking Wake is actually an option. Because Hydrosteam Photosynthesis. So you could use Walking Wake. The only issue is it doesn't have any way of setting up, like it doesn't have a way of debuffing its special defense or buffing Walking Wake's own special attack, aside from Photosynthesis. I mean, that could be a call. Ooh. Well, now gold up would get burned. The burn would be an issue. Yeah, the main issue really like the burns, because Misty Terrain prevents you from getting burnt. This thing has Will-O-Wisp, and it really also Infernal Parade, and it really likes throwing out burns, and burn cuts your attack stat in half. So Misty Terrain stops you from getting burnt. One other thing you could do is you could use Guts Hariyama. Guts Hariyama with, like, Belly Drum or, like, Swords Dance Drain Punch. That's another option. And Earthquake. Yes, Belly Drum Azumarill is very, very viable for this. Belly Drum Azumarill is incredibly viable. I mean, one thing you could also do is just go Terra Fire Azumarill, so that way you can't get burnt. And then you just have your water moves. So that way you just build up your Terrastalize, you click Terrastalize, and then you just cannot get burnt. And then you heal yourself, get rid of the burn, and then you just can't get burnt again. And then it's just Belly Drum Spree. But that's also kind of a bit of... But again, you are getting a whole bunch of Fire Terror Shards from this, so it might be worth it to solo with. I will need to go and try that one. That's a plan. I'm gonna have several strategies to clown on this Terra raid. Because the main enemy is the burn. Because that just got your attack set. I mean, I need to check how much damage you actually do when you're burnt. I mean, and also conversely, how much damage you're actually receiving from Infernal Parade, because Infernal Parade is more of the issue than anything. But again, that's a number calculator. That's what word salad is for. Start plugging in the numbers right now. Okay, start plugging them in. The way out? No, there's not the way out. It sucks that it... of course, it keeps booting me back to Generation 8. That's the one that I use the most for Scarlet, for Sword and Shield's EBL. That's gonna take some time to actually get no longer calculating. That's gonna take a while. Typhlosion, HISUIAN. Modest Nature. We know it has Infernal Parade. To see how much that does. Because at that point, Focus Blast isn't doing a whole lot of damage. But yeah, no, Belly Drum Azumarill is very, very play. Let's go with maximum special defense on that just to see the Infernal Parade. Infernal Parade. When you're burnt, how much is that gonna do? Yikes, that actually does a lot of damage. Yeah, that's 52. That's a stupid amount of damage you're actually taking from that. Really? You're doing 50% even to... Yikes. Okay. That may be problematic, but you just need to use 3 moves. Well, 4 moves, technically, and then you can Terrastalize. And even then, at the same time, you're going to be having the Shell Bell healing you. So... You can also avoid. There is that. I'll need to do a lot more than numbers. But I think solo Azumarill with Terra Fire could honestly be the call more than anything. HISUIAN Arcanine is also not the play because Rockhead, you take so much freaking damage from using Head Smash. But that's actually like a lot of interesting stuff you could do. A lot of interesting things. So then, when you go no longer burnt, I guess only if you're burnt are you taking that much damage. When you're not burnt, you're taking it barely any. Then liquidation at +6 with nature and huge power. You're doing a lot of damage. Even if you're burnt, you're still doing like 280%. So you're still overhealing. Yeah, you're fine. So long as the thing isn't throwing like 7 moves a turn, you should be okay. Ash, I'm not spoon-fed. This is what numbered damage calculating looks like. Even if the sun is up, you're still doing a comedically absurd amount of damage. Once you terrasilize into fire, it's game. So then you just gotta heal yourself, you're no longer burnt, and then you're done. HISUIAN Typhlosion can't do anything to you. Then again, the issue would be the belly drum cutting your HP that low. But that is what Aqua Jet is for. So you can just immediately emergency heal. I mean, you could also do the defense cheer, which would reduce your damage you take. You'd only need 1 healing cheer to get rid of the burn, too. Okay. This is how gradual working out of better ideas comes. This is how gradual ideas happen. Okay, you want to be Terra Fire so that way you cannot have Will-O-Wisp used on you. Which helps you extremely well. You also want to be bulky, so... I mean, you could also just go like a max HP and max special defense, and then you shrug off everything in existence. But that way, then, how much damage do you actually lose? Oh yeah, you lose a lot of damage. You don't... Yeah, you lose about 1/3 of your overall damage. That is not the vibe. I mean, you chunk the hits way better. I guess it's safer, but it's not the play. Nope, not shiny market. Go. Thought it was shiny for a second, but it was not. As we work out stuff. Slowly working out things. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting what they do. I'm going to try to solo off screen. I'm just gonna wait until midnight, and then when it rolls over to midnight, just start coming with a whole bunch of solo ideas. I'm gonna start calcing and prepping them beforehand, obviously. I'm gonna see how it goes. I feel like it'll be fun. But how is everyone doing tonight? Apologies, the rambling is boring me. Many apologies. Oh, yeah, when you put rain in play, it just destroys it. The rain just eviscerates that thing once it gets going. There's no freaking chance. Yeah, Ursaluna does way more damage than Azumarill, but Azumarill, when rain is applied, it does just about enough. It's competitive with it. Which is terrifying. Which is why we love Azumarill. Nope, not shiny Tenna. I briefly thought it was, but it was not. Thankfully, we finished that family. Yep, if I knew how much easier it was to shiny hunt for Tenna here, I would not have hunted for it sooner. I could have spent so much of that time hunting other stuff like Whiscash. Which, I also have another way of hunting Whiscash now. Because I believe inside of Oni Mountain, you do not find Wooper family. At least for the area I'm going to be going to. Which means I will not need to risk phasing on more and more shiny Wooper, which I mean, we love Wooper. But I also like getting more of my shiny living dex completed. So that's the vibe. That is the call and the play. It's good. Everything's good. Let me figure out what tomorrow's episode is going to be for things. That's a problem for future Maxis. That's a Friday Maxis problem. Also, it's nighttime, so we could shiny hunt on top of Oni Mountain. Because Prohibitor does appear on the top of Oni Mountain. We'll have to figure it out. We'll figure that out. I'm just gonna be curious to see what all the solos people come up with for this thing is. Because with rain, there's so many you can do. Most things that are water type would be able, because it doesn't have any method of self-buffing. And so long as it just doesn't keep buffing itself. Terror Raids are incredibly... not easy, but they're much more manageable when they don't just buff their stats into absurdity. Fucking nerds. Yep, exactly, Zetar. I'm gonna be doing probably a solo thing. Like, tonight when I end off. Well, not tonight, like, tomorrow morning. And I'm probably gonna be posting that later. You know, as in, like, later, as in, like, tomorrow morning. Because I've got a number of ideas, and I really want to see how they work. Because we got very close with our Manaphy solo. The only reason we lost was because HISUIAN Typhlosion got a very, very, very lucky critical hit Infernal Parade, and my hydration did not clear away my burn. Which, if neither of those things happened... Well, actually, if only one of those things happened, so if Infernal Parade got the crit, but it didn't have the weird thing of I did keep... If Hydration wiped away the burn, I wouldn't have gotten that much damage taken from the crit. And so if just the burn stayed and I didn't get crit, I would have been at enough health, I would have healed enough that my Surf would have healed me out of range from another Infernal Parade. And if I didn't have the burn, the crit wouldn't have done that much damage to have wiped me out. So, slight little bit of salt. But that's why I come back with a vengeance. We just simply have to try harder. You simply try again. Yeah, I know who we're gonna go raid when we end off. We haven't raided them in a while. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun things. There's all sorts of fun things. I honestly wonder why they keep putting things like, why do they keep putting, Terror Raid? I wonder what they're gonna do for Samurott. Because Samurott, I'm pretty sure still gets Swords Dance. But it also gets a lot of different moves that can counter the different typings that are good for water. So it's probably going to be, obviously it's going to be water. They're going to need to have something like a Mega Horn or Ice Beam. And then they're going to need a ground move, like Drill Run or Bulldoze. So I mean, Iron Hands would still destroy that thing. Iron Hands, possibly Miraidon still would just absolutely vaporize it. So the hardest one was probably HISUIAN Decidueye, because of just frickin' triple arrows. Which is funny, because it was the easiest one of the base form. So, base, Typhlosion, base, Decidueye, base, Samurott. Decidueye was the easiest, and now Decidueye is probably the hardest. I mean, unless HISUIAN Samurott is just like, oh yeah, automatic +6 special, +6 physical attack with 3 Swords Dances immediately. Which, dick move if that's the case. Also, a fun thing, apparently HISUIAN Samurott doesn't get Poison Jab. So fairy types don't really need to worry about that in competitive, which is fun. But yeah, Iron Hands against HISUIAN Samurott is just gonna go brrr. I mean, I could see them going mixed for HISUIAN Samurott at that point. Exclusively because it would need some way of laughing at Iron Hands. But even then, it's like, it's still HP is insane. They probably need to be doing like massive massive stat purging with that one. We'll figure that out. At that point, just skill swap. Well, then again, you don't have anything with skill swap contrary in this game. That would be a little problematic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the future terror raids. And again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. If I can get another solo out tonight, I am going to be posting that tomorrow morning, as in, like, it's going to be scheduled to go up. Like, probably immediately after I do it. I can just edit the thing quickly, export, upload, done. Don't care if it messes up my shorts stuff. I think it's just going to be funny to have another video of me clowning on a solo out. Because I am glad that they are falling into very predictable patterns when it comes to raid bosses. And then they just throw a curveball of, oh yeah, we're giving it Focus Miss. I have to think they threw Focus Blast on it just so that way people would have a hard time running Ursaluna. I'm out, like the stream, and the stream's still overwhelming. Thank you! Many, many thanks. Many, many thanks, Vitar. Did not want my, water bottle almost fell over and, almost drowned my DS, which was very bad. Hello there, Moses Scott. How are you doing? Hope you are doing very well. Hope doing very, very well tonight. We are doing exceptionally well. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. No shiny clever. I'm glad you're doing well. Glad you are doing well. How much longer we got on this sandwich? 7 minutes. Okay. That's less time than I thought. I thought maybe we still have like 10 minutes. But again, time does fly. Well, time does fly when you're literally flying. Then again, I hate flying. I'm afraid of heights. Yeah. If the Pokemon world were real, I would never have been able to do this. Like, just the freaking jumping across this gap. What Pokemon do you have? I have completed the Pokedex, both the Kitakami Pokedex and the main Paldea Dex. So I have all of them. Presently, we're actually working on a living shiny dex of Pokemon. Yeah. Hey, King Capybara, how are you doing? I'm doing great. We beat HISUIAN Typhlosion. So that was good. Already planning several other solo HISUIAN Typhlosion Terra Raid wins. Can't put them into play until tomorrow morning, which I'm staying up until past midnight just to do that, just to clown on it. But glad you're doing well with the Pokemon book the raids. We have a video that we actually put out earlier today about that. Would recommend consulting that guide. But basically, if you got an Azumarill, that should work pretty well. You need Rain Dance on it. Ursaluna would recommend having Bulletproof of all things on it. It actually works well because it's got Focus Blast. The Typhlosion's got Focus Blast. But there's a couple stuff. Unfortunately, my boy Crawdaunt is not viable. Sad. Which is very, very sad. I was hoping Crawdaunt would have its spot in the sun. Alas, it does not because of Focus Blast. Also, it's frail, so like there is that. I'm gonna have a shiny Kyogre. I'm very, very sure it's heck. Something like that I would recommend releasing. Also, Kyogre is not too good because the thing immediately starts off with Sunny Day. Getting rid of Rain Dance is getting rid of Drizzle, so that's kind of a problem. They thought ahead. I like that they're actually giving the Terror Raids ways of handling their biggest counters, but not so over-kitting them that they just become almost impossible nightmare fests. Hello there, Axe Armor. It's been a while. How have you been? And with that, we've actually hit the light goal. So let me go and get a new light goal going. Ash may want to dial back just doing that every, like, 10 minutes. Oh, wait, no, that's actually not 10 minutes. Why the frick is the chat updating now? Bring on the Typhlosion, exactly. 29. If for some reason your command using earlier got added right now for some reason. I don't know why the chat was updating slowly. Very strange. You did nothing, it was the chat being stupid. I went to the chat thing and immediately it saw, like, the commands of all the commands that you put in. And I was like, why is that happening? And then, oh yeah, no, it's just the chat being dumb. Yeah, I know, it was the chat being weird. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It's just the chat didn't update, it was like basically cramming every single message in rapid fire. Alright, Capybara. Well, that's why I was wondering why it was happening, and then nothing happens. Like, okay, that's why it was. It's because the thing was being dumb. That was why. What? That was not why. That was not X. That was why. Yveltal confirmed. Chat Yveltal raid confirmed? Question mark? Question mark? Yeah, I've got a hypothesis. Well, I've got a thought for how they're gonna do the legendary raids. I don't think they're gonna do legendary raids like they handled Mewtwo. I think the Mewtwo thing was like a one-time anomaly. Remember, they did a Mewtwo raid event back in Sword and Shield. Now you couldn't catch that Mewtwo, but they did a Mewtwo raid event back in Sword and Shield. So I'm curious to see what they do. Okay, we got time. We got time. We got nothing but time. Where is... I mean, we do have nothing but time, but I would also very much like to get a shiny Cleffa, so that way I can finish hatching the Sprigatito eggs. Because that is... I want shiny Sprigatito to be done, so that way when I freaking hunt for shiny Mousehole, I have the entire Paldea shiny dex finished. That is the priority right now. But until then, we're not gonna do just like strictly standalone Sprigatito Masuda hunts anymore. Those are gonna be reserved for when we finish a hunt. Then we go doing those just to basically fill time. So basically every day we're gonna do maybe a box or two of Sprigatito eggs as a sort of like a closeout, and so as an emergency backup in case the game decides to be dumb and wipe away my raid. Support Blissey with light screen, overcloak, and healing. Ooh. That should work. That should work fairly well. Overcloak and healing. That's actually good. That's a very good one. But yeah, Blissey would get able to just basically shrug off anything it does. It has worked fun. Yeah, as long as something doesn't have physical moves, or a move like Psyshock or Psystrike that freaking Mewtwo had, Blissey just shrugs off anything from special attackers. It's just unstoppable. And it's got such good healing. Because the life is that good. Welcome back, King Capybara. Welcome back. 1 minute left. Okay, we got time. Can we get a buzzer beater shiny? I don't know, but we're going to try. We are going to try. Like the Triforce. We're going to try and force it. Alright. No. We might be able to do it. Nope. Yep. Yeah, we did the raid only after the Typhlosion script came up on Cerebi. It's very jerkish, but not as jerkish as Decidueye. And granted, that's mostly because triple arrows doesn't exist for Typhlosion, which, thank frickin' heck, Decidueye is the only one that has a move that broken. Infernal Parade is easy. It's like, so long as just rains up, Hydration just saves you. Yeah, Hydration saves you. Alright. We do a reset. It stalls. Typical ghost fashion. Not really. I want to say typical ghost. Like, there's two kinds of ghosts. There's the hyper aggro DPS ones like Gengar, and then there's the stall ones. There's like no in between. There is absolutely zero in between. But yeah, they're... I don't mind the raids. Like, raids like this are what they should do for Terra raids. Not like the Decidueye. Because the Decidueye one sucked. Yeah. No, you shouldn't... Like, this is the right... Because, I mean, I feel like the Terra raids are designed to help teach people Pokemon. I actually thought we would not be really getting a release date for this. Why did you think we wouldn't be getting a release date for the Indigo Disc? I mean, they have to hand out the release date for it so people know when to have it. Yeah, this is why one sucked. Yeah, I mean, the main reason why it sucked is just because of triple arrows. Because you couldn't run something like the Shell Bell. So that way you just couldn't heal. And that every single good fire type, like every single good fire and flying type just got bodied. That would be January. Really? Yeah, I also thought it would be in January. But them releasing it before Christmas actually does make a lot of sense. Because, you know, you want to get it for the holidays. That actually does make a lot of sense. So it was a good play on their part. Triple arrows is terrifying from that thing. Because I feel like the whole point of Terra raids is that they're designed to help teach people how to play Pokemon, as in, like, you know, using things like, status conditions, field conditions, setup moves, debuff moves. And, like, Decidueye doesn't do a good job of that because it's so absurdly difficult. Something like this where, like, it's strong, but not too strong is good. Hey, Flareon, welcome in, Orange Bro. Flareon Raid, welcome in. Hello, Sanji. One of the mods, go grab Flareon's link, please. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, Raiders. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. But what were you doing over on your end, Flareon? Hope it went well. Hope it went delightful. Thank you, Sanji. But how did it go? Hope it went very well. We did the Typhlosion Terror raids, and we defeated it. And now that we defeated it, we are just basically doing... we're finishing off our Shiny Clefairy hunt. If we finish this outbreak today, we are going to be hatching some more Spring Heat Away. So Max was doing Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe Day. Nice! I love Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. We actually finished a Let's Play of that a few months... yeah, like I think like 2 or 3 months ago, we actually finished our Let's Play of that game. Very fun. I enjoyed it. Glad to see that you finished. So did you do Extra Mode? So did you do the epilogue thing, or did you just do the main story? Alright, so no. We already beat the raid. We already defeated our Typhlosion raid. Because, Manaphy too OP. Man, unfair. Yeah, the amount of damage Manaphy did in the raid is the exact reason EBL Season 7. Manaphy is one of the things I'm looking at picking. Because, for those who don't know, I'm part of a thing called the Elite Battle League. It's basically a Pokemon YouTuber community thing where we battle. And last season, Season 6, I was the undefeated champion. I won all of my battles without losing a single one. And I am basically the target next season for everyone to try to beat. Hey, Greninja, how you doing? And one of the things I'm thinking about picking is actually Manaphy for next season, because it's just all around fairly good. It's a very solid thing. It also gets one move that so many water types lost, and is like, you still get this move. We could indeed do you already, King Capybara. We could indeed. We indeed could. I would be happy to hop in for that. What do you have for the raid? If you're gonna use Ursaluna, I recommend you you make your Ursaluna's ability bulletproof, not guts. And you just teach it facade. I would recommend that for if you're gonna bring Ursaluna. Because it has Focus Blast. It was a little bit problematic. Because with Bulletproof, you're immune to Focus Blast. But also, do not use Belly Drum first turn. Wait until it does the stat purge before you use Belly Drum, because otherwise you'll just be at very low health for the most of the time. Yeah, we can give it a try. Meta, can we get it? David, the reason we got the DLC on the day before is that the release date for the DLC says the day at UTC time 00, so basically 12 midnight UTC time. When it is midnight UTC time, it is 8 PM here. Okay, is any ability to loot? Do you have any ability patches? Because your thing is likely on its hidden ability. Your Saloon is on its hidden ability, then you need to use an ability patch to get on its regular ability. Then you can use the ability capsule. But yeah, the ability capsule cannot be used on hidden ability. It's very weird. Very different. Unlike Sword and... Oh, yeah, you have to use another one. Unlike in Sword and Shield, you can use an ability patch to remove the hidden ability and get the regular ability back. I don't know daylight saving time. That's yeah. Yep. I mean, I thought we formally got rid of that. Oh, you don't have any more. That's a little problematic. In that case, then I would recommend bringing Azumarill. Actually, do you have a Politoed? Do you have a Politoed or a Toxapex that you get to level 100? I would recommend getting a level 100 either Politoed or Toxapex. No, it does not have to be shiny. It can be a regular one. And just give the Toxapex Acid Spray, and give either of them, if you have them, Rain Dance. Really, Congress talked about it a while before, decided anything more important things to do than not get it done. Really? We still have daylight savings times to deal with? Dang it. We basically just have the, basically anytime rain is not up, but Fairy Boreon would also work. I just gotta give it Rain Dance. Yeah, the Vaporeon would like Rain Dance. Because that way... Because this thing likes to use Sunny Day, and when Sunny Day is applied, water moves are weaker. Hey, don't complain, you're getting 3 hours. Yeah, and then you lose an hour of sleep a different day, Jared. You get more sleep one day, you lose sleep a different day. That's how daylight savings time works. not good. I mean, I'll be real, I'm not really a fake mon person, David. Can't use any ability capsules. That means, Vaporeon does not have a second ability. Second standard ability, so it only has one standard ability and one hidden ability, so you can't use ability capsules on it anyway. You can only use ability patches. There's very few Pokemon that actually don't have second abilities. It's weird. I believe the entire Eevee family, aside from Eevee itself, are some of the only Pokemon that still do not have a second standard ability. So I know that number actually decreased by 1 because they actually gave Gallade a second normal ability. Finally, I mean, Gallade has literally been in the shadow of Gardevoir for its entire existence, both competitively and in the community as a whole. Finally, it's actually good because of now sharpness. Examine's time ends Saturday. That means our sleep refund. Finally get rid of it, we're losing more hours ever again. Johnny King Gambit can use ability patches. Yes, because your King Gambit... Oh, everything can use the ability patch if it has a hidden ability. Because if it has a hidden ability, it can be ability patched onto its hidden ability. And if it's on its hidden ability, it can be ability patched off its hidden ability. Unless you're Gengar, or certain Pokemon like Flygon, Lunatone, and Solrock, which only have a standard ability, they do not have a hidden ability. Also Ferrothorn. But oddly, I believe Ferroseed has a hidden ability. The weird thing is, I think Ferroseed has a hidden ability. I think its hidden ability is also Iron Barbs. So it's two abilities that are the exact same. It's weird. Though oddly, Trapinch does have a hidden ability. Vibrava and Flygon don't. Pokemon are weird. They're very, very, very weird. This is why I don't ask questions when it comes to Pokemon things. Like, for the reason is, why the freak can Zekrom not learn Earthquake, but Spheal can? Some questions are better left unasked. They're better left not asked. I have debated making a video all about, like, weird moves Pokemon can and cannot get. I'm not spoon-fed, Ash. I'm not spoon-fed. If I was spoon-fed, what's the general word called? I'd give it the leftovers. I would recommend leftovers. Actually, give it Covert Cloak and see if Vaporeon can learn Life Dew. Because Life Dew heals all allies. And that would be very, 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 very important for the raid. Vaporeon would be Team Healer. Support Vaporeon. Supportion. Yeah. It's weird for how much... Well, the Eevee family is, like, generally spec'd into offense. And then you've got Umbreon, which is the weird one that is just very, very, very all bulk. The others generally at least have, like, offense be one of their highest stats, if not their highest stat. And they have, like, some of the best support moves in the entire series. They have such good support kits, and they... Well, I mean, Vaporeon's got, like, the stats to be a good support Pokemon, because it's just massive HP. You can afford to go fully investing on its defense, because its special defense is so massive as it is. And kind of same, Sylveon's like half and half damage support. And again, then there's Umbreon, which is just all bulk. Oh, then it's Flareon, but... Flareon's been kind of cursed with a terrible stat spread by Game Freak. Why do they hate Flareon so much? I have so many questions about that. Which is funny, because I actually had a video that I was working on a little bit ago, which was, like, fixing Flareon. Like, what could be done within reason to fix Flareon. And then there's another part of it which was going to be, okay, throwing common sense and throwing game balance out the window. Let's turn Flareon into the most overpowered thing in existence. Just for the shenanigans. Something that I am still kind of planning it. A couple of stat spreads, like, already done. That's gonna be fun. There's gonna be some stuff and things planned. But there is no shiny Cleffa. I don't know why Cleffa's being forehead. Ash! Stop having Cleffa be a forehead. Please. Can you please tell the Cleffa to be nice and sparkle for me? Yeah, it is funny though. We've gotten one Cleffa via forehead. I mean, Cleffa is all forehead. It's a head with arms and legs. It is exclusively a walking forehead. That is literally Cleffa's entire existence. Hey, Lunala, come on the mouth to go grab Lunala's link. How are you doing? You literally am a Clefable. Yeah, I mean, you're Clefable the Furious. You are indeed Clefable the Furious. It's too perfect. That Clefable was just too freaking perfect for you. Did you get that during the event? The event with the boosted, like, the upbeat mark? Because if so, that's hilarious. If you got that during the upbeat mark event, and you got the polar opposite of upbeat Clefable. Cleforehead. Ah, that is exactly true, yeah. That is factual statements. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting thing. How have you been, Lunala? You done any of these raids? These Typhlosion Hisui raids? I mean, that's kind of something about the... That's one of the reasons I actually don't think they're gonna do legendaries as just terror raids. If they do legendaries as terror raids, then you don't need the DLC to do them. Because the Mewtwo raids, you could join in the Mewtwo raids if you didn't have the DLC. There'd be no way to, like, restrict that, which is what they would want to do, to get people by the DLCs. That's why I don't think it's going to be, like, the weekly events. I mean, that and the other part of... There's over 70 legendaries at this point. That if they did... Even if they did 1 week for every single legendary, that would be over a year. It would be almost a year and a half. They would need to do terror raids. Solid. Like, that with no other raid events. No Mightiest Mark starter raids. And then they would be done with the legendaries. The problem with that being... You'd only have 1 week to get legends, which is a huge accessibility problem, which people, I mean, already blasted Regulation D for you needing Pokemon that were not obtainable within the game. Now, the only thing worse than making a game not have Pokemon that... The only thing worse than having a metagame based on Pokemon that are not obtainable within the game is having a metagame based on Pokemon you can only get for 1 week, and if you don't get them in that 1 week, you cannot get them again. No, Jared, it would not be a good way to keep player retention. A good way is to look at how they did Dynamax Adventures. People kept doing Dynamax Adventures Legendary Shiny Hunts for months. Like, people are still doing Dynamax Adventure Legendary Ultra Beast Shiny Hunts over a year after Scarlet Violet's been out. Like, that singular mechanic of Dynamax Adventures lets Sword and Shield outlive Legends. Not including something that is not including anything like that would literally be them throwing away hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, that keeps retention. That keeps people doing stuff. Because if it's just 1 week for a raid, okay, you log on the thing, you do 1 or 2 raids. You know, you do like as many raids as it takes to win, which probably like an afternoon. And then you put the game down until next week. You know, that's not retention. As opposed to, I want to get the shiny legendary. And then, you know, any chance you really can, you're hunting that thing. You know, that is an effective way of getting retention. It's weird. The less hard you try to make something like have retention, the more it actually keeps people playing. Because it's just more accessible. Because the other thing is, they are actually paying attention to like little tiny things that players say and they want. Because take a look at female Indeedee. Indeedee female could not learn Trick Room normally. The only way to get a Trick Room female Indeedee was to do level 5 Terror Raids, get lucky, and have it know Trick Room. And then, if you want one for competitive, you need to be even luckier and have it have a 0 physical attack or a 0 speed, or both, or a 1 in either stat. And people hated that. And then, when they released the Teal mask, they made it so Indeedee female can learn Trick Room via TM. Male Indeedee could learn Trick Room via TM since the start of the game. But it took almost a year of the game being out for female Indeedee to learn it via TM, which means that was deliberate. That was entirely intentional on their part to have changed that, because they could have changed it at any time prior. And they changed it right when they added in a whole bunch more TMs. That's not an accident. That's deliberate. So if they're paying attention to something as tiny, as hyper-specific as people are just annoyed about female Indeedee not being able to get Trick Room anymore via TM, they're paying attention to some other big stuff. Which hopefully means they'll add in something like an IV0 item. Which is my biggest hope. But, you know, it's basically an anti-bottle cap, which is my biggest hope, but who knows if they will add that. That I could potentially see them not adding. But even then, it's like, people want that just for legendaries. It's like, Game Freak, get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, Game Freak. It's literally in your name. But we will see how that goes when it goes. Come on! Why is this Cleffa not showing up? We got 10 minutes left. I think cumulatively this is Sandwich 5 for the Clefairy family. Which is over odds. 5 or 6. Welcome back, King Capybara. Welcome back. I mean, it's not as bad as Carcadet, but it's certainly taken a while. And it is almost 10 PM here. Wait, which healing move was it? Life Dew. I think Vaporeon gets Life Dew. It may not. But if it does get Life Dew, I would make sure if it can get that. It's water. I can go check. Life Dew. Really, Vaporeon does not get Life Dew. Wow. It does not get that. I would have expected it does. Yeah, it doesn't get it. It does... Well, yeah, Life Dew is not a TM, it's an egg move. Which, that makes sense, that Vaporeon wouldn't get it. But yeah, I mean, at that point we just used, like, the healing cheer, which should be fine. But yeah, just give Vaporeon the leftovers. Yeah, Rain Dance is, like, really the important move. Rain Dance is the most important move to have. Other than that, we can handle the other stuff. So that should be good. That is ideal. You're not gonna need the Damp Rock. The Typhlosion manually sets Sunny Day well before the Rain Dance wears off. So it would be best to go with the Covert Cloak. So that way you don't get burnt by Infernal Parade. Or the leftovers, so you can just continuously heal. Yeah. Yeah, the Damp Rock is really not too effective here. But yeah, it is good that they're actually making, like, need to think for some stuff. So we're... I have mixed feelings on it. I have mixed feelings on it. But they are getting better at it. What about Taunt? Taunt would be very good. Taunt would be very good. So that way it can't reuse Sunny Day. That would be perfect. But Vaporeon gets Taunt? That must be new. Like, as in, like, that must be a new thing from Gen 9. I don't think I've ever seen Vaporeon that gets Taunt. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Vaporeon does not get Taunt. Yeah, it does not get Taunt. But again, given the Pokemon Company kind of bends over backwards for Eevee and the Eevee family, I also would be surprised if it didn't get it. Because they gave the Eevee family Calm Mind. You know, one of the best self-buffing moves. I feel like you don't really need Taunt. Because, like, if we only have, like, two or three... If we only have, like, two people going, you don't really need Taunt. Because you can just brute force. Because really the only thing it's doing is, like... the only thing it's doing is it's using Will-O-Wisp or Sunny Day. And you want to use Rain Dance anyway. And like, with Will-O-Wisp, if you're using special attackers, you have that. That's one of the reasons why we have, like, Hydration Pokemon. Because Hydration makes you immediately cure status in Rain. So the burn just immediately goes away. Yeah, for certain things, Taunt is definitely really, really good. If it had, like, what is it? Calm Mind, then Taunt is super good. I'm still surprised they did not give it Calm Mind. Like, unless they realize people are really not happy about the Decidueye raid. Which could be completely true, but again, that shows they're paying attention. Which is good. Alright then, I will be happy to join up with the raid when this sandwich runs out. I'd be very, very happy to join. Anyone else would like to join? Would anybody else like to hop in? Yeah, a lot of stuff can learn Calm Mind. The HISUIAN Typhlosion does, but they didn't give it Calm Mind. Yeah. Hey, go Ringo. Yeah, Yeah, the Terror Raids are just one thing that's like, I would love to know the inner workings of the people that, like, make the Terror Raids. Charm would not be good. Typhlosion has no physical moves, and Charm is physical attack. Charm would do nothing to the Typhlosion raids. I'm not spoon-fed Ash. Yeah, there's a lot of moves like that. You would be thinking of, like, Eerie Impulse, which is the special attack debuff. But also, status moves do not do... status moves used against the opponent do nothing when the Terra Raid Crystal Shield thing is up. So you can't use them anyway. But that's why you can't use Fake Tears. Though Fake Tears will... Then again, Fake Tears... Then again, it purges debuffs before the shield goes up. So that would also not work. That would also not be a good call. Sometimes they do things. Sometimes they do things. What if I move? That would be terrifying. That would be a terrifying thing. Oh, it's a Pichu! It's a Pichu! It's a shame that there's, more Pico around here, because that way I could just hunt for shiny Pichu around here. But, not that more Pico. Or Boar Pico. Snore Pico. Boar Pico. What is everyone's favorite and least favorite Pikachu clone? I'd like to know. What is everyone's favorite and least favorite Pikachu clone? Favorite one is Togedemaru. Togedemaru is the best one. Least favorite is Dedenne. Close second is Morpeko for least favorite. Mostly that's because I don't like the type switching gimmick of Aura Wheel. Because Aura Wheel is such a good move. It's one of the few like decent physical electric moves. And then it goes dark. And then back. Yes, after this, I just have to reboot the game, and then I will be ready to raid. The reason why is that when you connect to the internet, it saves the game, and I did not get a shiny on this one, so I would be losing 2 of Mystica and a couple of ingredients. Alright. No shiny. But yeah, we're probably going to end off, actually, after this. We're going to be ending off, presumably, after this. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Alright, if anyone wants to join in, they are free to join. I'm going to stop the timer, because we don't need to keep the timer going. Replay buffer going. Hey, Nathy, how you doing? Come on, the mods. How you doing, Nathy? How you doing, Nathy? We're actually we're gonna be helping King Capybara with his raid, and then we are gonna be probably ending off. So, if you want to join in for the HISUIAN Typhlosion raid, that'd be good. It's gonna be 6, 8, 4, F, G, 8. Doing well. Modern Warfare 3 campaign dropped today, and I've already finished it. Wow. That is some freaking zippiness right there. That is some absolute zip. Alright, Nanafi. Like a little water bean. The most powerful thing. I love this thing. It's too terrifying. It's like you can't stop Manaphy. It's too powerful. It's terrifying, and I love it. Oh, now I'm sad from the ending. I've never played any of the Modern Warfare games, so I actually don't really know the story of them. I do not know the Modern Warfare game story. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I think we got this. I was almost able to solo this thing, only lost the solo because it got a freaking greasy crit on me. And I'm going to get I'm even dead against this thing that I'm going to enact. When stream ends, I'm going to be trying to solo. He always goes for it, always goes for that lead off. Alright, go for Rain Dance first. Go for Rain Dance first. Okay, probably gonna go for... I think it says Sunny Day now. Yeah, it immediately Sunny Days. Oh wait, there we go. I mean, at least I got my my hydration cleared away it. I just... Even with a freaking... like... sun up, it did that much damage. I love it. Oh, so much damage. Oh, you got a greasy crit. I got a greasy crit right back at your face. Get clown. Get absolutely clown out of your forehead. Look at the damage difference that like the Gardevoir is doing compared to what I'm doing. I love it. Just absolute insane damage. Zero charge Teal. Now I'm pretty sure it does the staff charge. Or charge Teal. Then is the... Purge. I think I can grab one. It's gonna reset Sunny Day soon. It's gonna be resetting, as I would recommend. I'd recommend having the Rain Dance when it resets it. The heals. There glow. I love this thing. It's so powerful. Manaphy is just too OP. It's too OP. Please don't nerf. I mean, you can't nerf it, because, like, you still... You can't nerf it. Focus, man. What level is your Vaporeon, Isaac? Okay, fine. What level is Vaporeon? Yeah, I got it correct. Crits are not blocked by Covert Cloak. It is indeed so heavy. There, okay, there's the play. It is indeed so heavy. Do the heal cheer again, please. I'm gonna need the heal cheer. This is probably needs an Infernal Parade and get me low on health. Freaking heck! That's a coming. Freaking heck! Okay, I think we lost this. I think we lost. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It is all good. What's... is your Vaporeon... Yeah. In the Discord server, you should be able to join some raids with other people. should be able to join some raids with others in... Yeah, we can try. We can give it one more try. We can give it... What level is your Vaporeon? Is your Vaporeon level 100? If you've got anything like a Zinc, I'd recommend using that to max out its special defense and max out its HP. Okay. Yeah, give it the Covert Cloak. Because the burns are the real issue. Unless you're already holding the Covert Cloak. Unless you're already holding the Covert Cloak. Yeah, the main problem was that I got taken out when I Terastallized. If we still had the Terastallized, I wouldn't have gotten, like, taken down that easily. It's the combination of, like, the Infernal Parade, the burn, and then the Focus Blast follow-up. It just does too much damage. We can give it one more try. It keeps landing greasy crits, that if it doesn't land those crits, it doesn't win. It is complete crit shenanigans. Which is one of the issues of Terror Raids. They are inherently very critical hit dependent. Entirely because how long the fight goes on and how many moves are being thrown around. That, like, if even one happens, well, that's his game. Unfortunately. Is your Vaporeon is water absorb, correct? Because yeah, if it's hydration, then it wouldn't be able to be burnt. Well, the burn would get cleared away at the end of every turn, which means burn. Calm. Yeah, Calm raises special defense, it decreases physical attack. So that way you have a little bit more special defense. You'll want a little bit of special defense on there. For moves, I'd give it Surf. Yeah, I wouldn't use Hydro Pump, I'd give it Surf, and I'd give it Weather Ball. If it has 2 move slots, so you have Rain Dance, Weather Ball, Surf. Because Hydro Pump is not good, because it's the chance of missing. You need to hit your moves in order to get your Terastallized, because when you're Terastallized, you do bonus damage to the shield, which is the big problem. If you can get your Terastallized and you survive and get one hit off, you're pretty good. Alright, that's good. We should be good. We should be able to beat it this time. You should be fine. Should be good. I think Garchomp. No, well, Garchomp wouldn't really be able to do this well, because then Garchomp gets taken out by... Garchomp kind of gets taken out. Then again, like, anything Terra Fire that has a set-up physical move, I feel like just jokes this entire thing. Because that way you can't get burnt. And you... It doesn't have any good moves, because at that point, Infernal Parade is just a 60 base power. Well, technically 90 base power because of same attack bonus. And then there's Focus Blast, which just it's Focus Blast. Because unless you're burnt, Infernal Parade is just nothing. T M P M M. This should be fine. But I've got a bunch of plans for this thing. I got a bunch of ideas. Let's go. Okay, we should be good on this. Should be good on this. Yeah, first turn, I just use any attack, or you can use the defense cheer, because at the start of the second turn, I'm pretty sure that's when it uses Sunny Day, so it's best just to go for like a setup move or something else and then wait a turn. Oh good, the blimpy face is not going to do anything. Blimp face was absolutely jack squat. Blimp face can get freaking deleted. Hello. I mean, if Drift Blim can get a special defense drop, that would be, like, the best. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Thankfully, anytime the AI goes down, we don't lose time. Which is such a good change. There we go. Thumbs up. Yes! Immediately get deleted and changed over to the ring. That is what I love seeing. Love that. That is good. That's fun. What is it with all your freaking crits? All of your freaking crits. Does not matter, you're getting deleted. Beep, beep, get deleted. Beep. Hydration. Remove names, that's not Guard Steel, fine. Well, I need one to do that for this now, pretty good. Shield, you can go up. Okay. I think... yeah, we're just gonna reset Sun soon. Then it's gonna purge its debuff when they already purged its debuffs. Super. Shield. Shield! Shield's up. What about you doing that? Okay, one more, and then I can harass. Well, I use one moves. Here we go. Focus miss. You miss. Get clowned. With. I'm wondering if that's why it uses Will-O-Wisp, then it does the Purge. Specifically, so if you have Hydration and Rain up, you get immediately deleted. I feel like that might be what they were doing. Well, the thing is, I'm now fully healed. I should be good. Just use the heal chair. Use the heal chair. Rain. Oh, I think it's gonna be rain dance again. We need another rain dance. Because if I get hit by a Infernal Parade and then a Focus Blast, I am dead, and then we don't win this again. Dang. Okay, Will-O-Wisp. Good. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Freaking crits. Freaking ball. Freaking heck. You. Wow. Wow. Instantly. Yeah. That's fortunate. Burn. Yeah, I think that when there's less players, I think the heal does a lot less healing. Yeah, we lose. This. Let's go. Let's go raid Brandon R24. He is doing some shiny marked hunting. I'm sure there'll be people in the Discord that'll be able to help you, King Capybara. But thank you for coming out once again. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. See you guys tomorrow. We're gonna go live tomorrow with some more shiny hunting. And yeah, a bit of help. I've got some ideas for some solo things that I'm gonna be trying out. But have a good night, everyone.